Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Emerald Downs. We have Shenzhen in the lead at this moment in time. Birdie, True Demon, even Joe was in there as well. Birdie's coming up for second onto Shenzhen. Shenzhen is definitely in the lead. 10 laps is what we're doing today. Shenzhen on the outside railing of the back straight, and Joe's trying to creep up again. Was it Joe that was winning last week, or was it Birdie? I think Joe may have done a thing or two last week. Joe is in the lead right now, ranking 200 in the world as it stands. Shenzhen, True Demon goes in front of Shenzhen to be second in front of third. It's Birdie in fourth, and Sang was fifth. Very Chewy goes up. Wave Weaver's in sixth. It's Leone, Wave Weaver, Troby, Kiwi Plains. No, Troby's gone down again. Noodles is just into 10th. We have 28 marbles here today. Joe's in the lead. Joe's on the outside railing of the back straight into the second lap. It is going into trying to get into the middle of the track. It looks like Birdie and even, who's that, Truth Demon, trying to get a little bit dirty there on the inside of the track. It is Joe, still the good lead in front of Booty and Truth Demon. Truth Demon is the spheric Rubik's, not a cube, but it's a Rubik's sphere. It's a rounded thing that no one knows how that even happened, but still, Joe, a very lengthy, very nice lead that they've got right now. First place, as we all know, first place in this race and the track gets their name on the back of a hoodie at the end of the year. And right now, Joe, I think, may have already got his name on one of those at this moment in time, but does he want it again? Let's see what happens here. It is Joe on the outside railing still, doing really, really good. It's Booty that's in second, but that's around about 30 balls behind, maybe even more. Shenzhen's in third. Then it's Troby, True Demon, Leone, Very Chewy, Wave Weaver, Sang, and Demon Dragon, your top 10 out of 28 in this race. Joe is speeding along. Into the fourth lap we go. It is Joe doing really great on the outside railing in the back straight now. Joe is creeping in just a little bit into the back straight. Birdie's staying on the outside railing there, just a little bit into the middle of the track. Joe wants to cut off this corner just a little bit, and he does. Very nicely done. Just to get his lead just a little bit longer, and well, let's see how Birdie goes with that one. They're trying to catch up again. I can see that they're trying to catch up, and even Shenzhen and Leone, they're way back there as well. Halfway mark of this race. It is Joe that's in the lead. Joe is in the lead of Booty and Shenzhen right now. That's your top three, getting the pixel points. It is Leone, Very Chewy, Truth Demon, and Sang, Hudders and Noodles, Wave Weaver, your top 10. Into the middle, onto the inside railing of the back straight now. The middle track is a little bit of a muddy patch there, but it's Joe that gets across, and still he has a big lead, and I reckon that's extended out to 40 marbles length as well. It is Joe. Into the sixth lap he goes. It is Joe. Look at him go on the inside railing of the front straight now. Booty's trying to catch up. Booty is definitely trying to catch up here. Very Chewy's in third still. Shenzhen, then Leone, Sang, Herma, Wave Weaver, Truth Demon, and Hudders, your top 10. Oh my gosh, Joe, you've got this one at this moment in time, but I've seen Stranger Things before, and I don't mean the TV show. I've seen Stranger Things, but this is a really, really big lead that you have at this moment in time, and if someone was to catch up, who would it be? Leone is jumping the ranks. Leone is definitely jumping the ranks and is in second spot right now. I don't know what happened to Birdie and Very Chewy and Sang and Shenzhen, but they are not in the race for second. It is Leone that is absolutely bypassing them all and trying to catch up to Joe. Watch out, Joe. Even though it's a big lap still, or big gap. It's a lap. It's a gap. It's Joe that's still in the lead. Leone is still catching up. I can see that this lead is cutting just a little by little, and Leone is trying to do that. Leone's trying to catch up. This is going to be interesting now. Joe and Leone, they're in the same frame. Get your Kodaks out for this one. It is Joe and Leone. Leone is catching up. This is something to behold. It's Joe that goes into the 8th lap. Look at this mushroom go. Would you believe it? It's mushroom season in Australia, and Leone's trying to prove it as well. It's Joe still in the lead. Joe is hanging on to this one. It's around about 10 balls, 15 balls length apart. It is Joe still in the lead of this on the outside railing of the back straight. Leone is still catching up in a canter. It is Shenzhen and Birdie, Very Chewy, Herma, then Truth Demon, Sang, Pixie Sticks, Hudders, your top 10 right now out of 28 contestants. It is Joe that is still on the outside railing of the front straight in the 8th lap, going into the penultimate lap. It is Leone still trying to catch up here. It is the penultimate lap now. This is interesting stuff. This is really interesting for a Monday. It is Joe that's in the lead, and they are trying to plan on how to stay in the lead. And Leone's like, you know what? I've got my notebook out here. I've got the calculations, and I'm going to try and overtake you somehow, some way, someday, maybe today. I don't know. But then again, let's see what happens. It's Leone. Shenzhen might be trying to catch up on Leone as well back there on the inside railing of the back straight is what Leone's doing, cutting that corner just a little bit. Shenzhen's right on her backside. It is Joe is still in the lead by around about 20 balls length. It is Joe going into the final lap now. Joe, watch out for Leone though. I don't think Leone's done yet. This little mushroom has a little bit of oomph still left in them. It is Joe though. Joe's still hanging on. One more lap, you say. Shenzhen's got a fifth wheel here, and I don't know where they got it from. Shenzhen's into second, overtakes Leone, and on the outside railing of the back straight, Shenzhen's trying to catch up. This would be a remarkable finish if Shenzhen could do that, but I think Joe might be too far in front. It might be Joe. I think it's going to be Joe. Hickety heck, it might be Joe today. Look at Joe go in front of Shenzhen, then Leone. That could be a 1, 2, and 3. It's going to be Joe. Joe's name's on the hoodie again. Leone got second somehow, and then Shenzhen. Truth Demon Hunters. Pat saying, Pixie Sticks Troby, very chewy, your top 10. That's the best that your Marble's ever done, and it didn't stuff up either. Joe, your 47th win. You got 210 points here. Leone got 205. Shenzhen got 199. After that, it was Truth Demon Hunters. Pat saying, Pixie Sticks Troby, very chewy. Then Booty, My Boy Carrots, Sticky Emma, Hermard, Kiwi Plains, Ricochet, Tish, Wave Weaver, Noodles, Demon Dragon, Cash Fan, Dat Fat Bastard, Newt, Wildflower, then Fair Dinkum, Tassie Gamer, Dew and Black, and DG was last.